We're back. We're back. We're back with another video of what if Deku was Jack Skellington. Now, we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good there, boys. But we could do a little bit better. Just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. Sorry. The Halloween vibes are kicking me in. I'm getting so much fucking candy from the store. Oh, it's so much fun. But let's start the video. Last time we left off, Jack and Sally, that's Jack's wife, Jack and Sally, it's Jack, Sally, and Jack. Wait, no. Jack, Sally, and the dog. That's named. I forgot. Fuck. It was like yesterday, literally yesterday when I watched the movie. Literally when I ended the video, I'm like, I'm gonna watch the movie to see what's her name. I'm like, it's Sally. Oh my gosh, how could I forget that her name is Sally? And then, because it's like, she is the main character. But it's not gonna matter. They're both walking into UA because both of them have been living on the streets of My Hero Academia, streets of Japan for a long time. They've been doing silent jobs in their older state. Now they're in their younger state. Now, Jack is, I'm correct on this one. I think I looked it up. He's 7'5" in his tall state, in his fully grown Jack state. Right now he has skin. I know you're gonna think about that for a couple seconds. You'd be like, Jack with skin? Really? Sally does still have his normal look. Very green shape, and also has the staples inside of her body that she can, unattach an arm. But also she can do electricity. It's also one of her abilities. You do electricity, but if she overwhelms her system, basically she goes limp. Like, she can't move at all. And there's a higher range. There's she can go to the point where her brain starts going to mush and she can't think anymore, or her arms and legs go to mush and she can't move anymore for at least an hour, to the point where she can do it for another 24 hours. She can push it that far. But anything else, she's going to pass out. Also, but when she is, down, usually it's just her legs and not her full body. If it's her full body, she can't detach. But if it's just her legs, she can detach her arms and move them about. So let's get into this. Bop, bop, bop. Yeah. Yes, musical jams. Fuck you guys. I love you people. You guys the only reason I wake up in the morning and be like, wait a second, I got 38 people to impress today. Let's go. And then, this is why I wake up in the morning. But Jack and Sally start walking into UA. Now, Sally is right next to Jack's hip. They're connected. Because Jack right now is on edge. A little bit on edge. Because from the memories he knows about Midoriya, he knows that Bakugo is going to be here. Now, he knows that Bakugo will never notice him right now in this form, because Jack is in his, I want to say, Jack is a fucking monster, and he's 6'5", and he could be on a he could be on the NBA Finals team already. Yeah. As both of them walk in, they start out with the test. Actually, both of them walk in, and Uraraka sees Jack does not see Sally though. Sally is more of a like Sally compared to Jack is very different. Sally's more nice, friendly, kind, and romantic. Jack is seems more brooding, but Sally already knows he is a very, very nice person when you meet him, but he's a genius at heart. He'll make things that you won't even dream of and plan things that you will never think of. Yeah, like Jack is a planner at heart. He knows how to make a business scheme. He knows how to win. He knows when a battle's already lost and how to win a battle when it seems like they lost. So yeah, Jack is very smart and very genius, especially with these new powers of blue flames. Now, I know you're gonna be thinking, where's where's the dog? Where's the dog? He's not right here right now. He's still back at the house, aka the underground layer of where they stay. Basically, Jack found an underground layer, an underground base of a villain. Kind of took it over. There is barely any furniture. Like, literally, it's underneath a sewer grate that's been transformed into kind of a house. They took him down years ago, and Jack kind of stole it from him. The heroes never found it, and so now it's his. With Sally. Now, Sally and him walk in, and they start the test. Uh, this test starts pretty simply. Both of them know all the questions. They both get. Sally gets I want to say a 93. Sally gets a 93 only because she misses some points on some quirk, like on some quirk basics, like some like how was quirks made and why were quirks made and what was the first quirk, like some simple stuff that most people know, but because Sally's soul wasn't Sally's memories are not from here. She's from the monster realm, from a different universe. She gets those points missed and some other points that are very easy for people who live here but not here. Jack gets a 98 though. Jack gets a 98 easily. He only misses 2 points on biology, like literally simple biology that Sally did because literally her dad was a scientist. She knows the human body in and out. Yeah, she's a genius, but both of them are smart. Trust me, both of them are smart. But they're not like yeah, but yeah, Jack actually gets yeah, wait. What did hmm what does that girl get? What does she get? I think she got a 97. I think she got a 97. The girl that can make like anything out of her fat, basically. Yeah. I think she got a 97. Yeah, she got a 97. So Jack is smarter than her. Mostly because he has to be. To live in a world, live on the streets, he has to be a genius and has to plan out a lot of strategies. But also has to learn how to fight. Very, very cool. Going into the battle, Jack is very scared. Not for himself, but for Sally. Because Sally does not know how to hold the fuck back. And that's a good thing and a bad thing. Basically, what Jack calls her is a juggernaut. If you want something done and something done quickly, you send Sally. I know that sounds terrible, but she is. Her electric ability is super strong and super useful, but she goes until she's collapsed. So what Jack supposes is she goes until her legs collapse, and then she sends her hand, and Jack will come and pick her up. Now, also, you got to remember, in their adult forms, or in their true forms, I'm going to call them, they're a lot stronger. Because Jack has to worry about burning his skin off, and Sally has to worry about in her true form, she can electrocute a lot more and use a lot more energy. She's still the same height, 5'8". She's still the 5'6", same height, but she's a lot more green, and she has a lot more in her human form, she doesn't have the stitches around the neck, and she can't just reattach herself. If she in her true form, she can just reattach herself, period, and knit herself back together easily. But in her human form, so I was talking about her true form. Sorry, noise. I'm not gonna let you hear any noise because I don't want that to happen. But in her human form, she can't knit her body back together. But in her true form, she can. She can regrow her body parts. But it does matter. Back to the fight. So the plan is send Sally her arm if she ever gets, when her legs finally give out because she gives way too much electrical power. When Jack enters the arena, I'm gonna call it arena, but it's actually just enters the where a bunch of people are. He is a fucking giant. He's a giant. He's 6'5". Everyone is short. This man, the tallest person there is 6 foot, and he's 5 inches above him. But yeah, so he's 5 inches above everyone. As he kind of starts walking, as he's not really focusing on any person, place, or thing really, he's kind of thinking to himself, because he's not used to hair. He's not used to his body being this short. So he's angling his footsteps in a weird way and trying to figure out his body, as Ida walks up to him and says, because he's walking weirdly, kind of. He's trying to figure out how, because usually he's a full 10 feet taller. And is 10 feet around 10 feet, yeah, 10 feet taller. Because in his true form, he's 7'5". In this form, he's 6'5". So he's a lot shorter, and he has to figure out his body. When he finally went into his true form, he realized he's a lot shorter, and he has to figure out how he needs to walk. He's still massive and tall. Yes, his steps are ginormous, and he's very, very skinny still. Looks almost bone-like. Yes, do all the skinny jokes you got. That boy needs a sandwich is one of them. He might actually need a fucking sandwich, though. This boy's skinny as shit. But it's just his bony atmosphere. And he's walking as he's thinking as he's walking through everyone. He's trying to get he's just not really thinking of people. He's worried about 3 things right now. It's Max. I forgot. It's Max. He's worried about 3 things. Max, because he knows he's gonna tear up the fucking house. Sally, because that woman is amazing and a beautiful woman. He's like, this woman is a beautiful woman, and I'm happy she's in my life. But goddamn it, she has no control. And his bones, because his fire melts his skin to show his bones. So he has to control the flames and use different arms for each thing. He has to switch out his arms and maybe use his flames on different types and different ways. As Ida pops up and he says, "Halt! What are you doing?" what are you doing? And he looks down, he says, I'm walking. He says, so it's like, because he starts looking up and he starts figuring out that the people has spread out, like almost like the sea, like literally spread out, and both of them are looking at him because he's giving off this presence that I'm powerful than all of you. No, I'm joking, but he's giving off this presence like I'm good, because he's wearing not really a normal exercise outfit. He's wearing a fucking suit. The suit he's wearing in the picture is the suit. He's wearing it like it's a casual outfit. And he's 6'5". This must be tailored or something. His natural form is just a suit. But he's wearing this suit that doesn't look like it's flexible, but it actually really is. And he's wearing very fancy, oh yeah. And like, he's just walking. He's just walking. And it's like this presence of like, of this not even like evil or bad. It's just this presence of this strength. And people move. And people just move. And Ida's like, you can't shove around like you're better than everyone else. And he said, I'm not better than everyone else. You just gotta act like it. And he says, as he starts walking forward, he's like, do you know who I am? And he says, nope, and I will never will. You keep on acting like that, as he like tightens his bow tie as he starts walking forward. And he says, get ready to go, though. And as right when he says this, he starts blasting off, and he says, heroes don't... Just right away when he does this, he says, heroes don't have timer, as President Mark's screaming right now. Go! As the gates start opening, as he starts sprinting with his long legs. Ida does surpass him, because even with his long legs and his true... Actually, wait, he matches Ida in speed. Only because Ida is fast, but Jack has distance over him. Ida's fast for a short period of time. Jack is fast for a long period of time. As when they reach the robots, Jack bursts out a giant flame as he burns down like 20 to 23 robots as he starts running around and just letting flames roam. As he realizes what he can do is, instead of letting out the flames automatically, letting the flames stay there. So for any robots to stay there, he can just, instead of summoning new flames to burn them and letting his skin burn again, he can use the old flames to cast them in fire. As he does this for another, I don't know, hour, let's say, they're impressed. He has a lot of points. Not like, let's say he has like 1 or 2 save points accidentally. like he's like, he doesn't see them. His flames just react to the robots and burn them, and it does save a couple people. So as he's running around, he hears boom, boom, boom as the zero pointer pops up. As he looks at it and he says, because he's the first one there. No one notices yet because he is the only one there in that scenario. They pop him out at an exact point because they want Jack to see what he can do. And he says, as he pops up some flames, as he says, you call this a competition? And he bursts in flames. And the zero pointer chest starts melting and melting and melting as he circuits the wires. As you see his skin starts falling off slowly. But he looks at it and burns it alive. And he just pushes it a little bit farther as he burns the inner circuits of the zero pointer and just crashes it down to the ground. As he wipes off his suit a little bit, as he starts walking away, as a hand grabs his shoulder as it squeezes, and he says, "God damn it, Sally. I love you, but we gotta work on that control." As his hand casts into flames, as it he slams it down on the ground, and it almost looks like he disappears. As this is where we're ending the video off, I will see you guys next time. Peace out. Actually, wait. Subscribe. Please subscribe. I forgot to say subscribe. God. Subscribe, like, and comment down below other videos that you will like to make. And don't be scared. I will still be doing the Spawn videos because you like them so much. I'll still be doing the Spawn videos. I'm only doing these videos because it's almost Halloween and I love Halloween.